America owes India over $216 billion in loans. Yes, it has the audacity to preach India on what's right and what isn't, supposedly. My point is simple. For a country that boasts of being the most powerful economy in the world, a country that calls itself a leading financial powerhouse, owing so much money to foreign governments it either tries to preach or fight or control, is embarrassing to say the least. It treats the UK as its right hand, but owes over $645 billion to London. And it issues lectures of morality to India, but owes $216 billion to New Delhi. And what explains this? Why is Washington in debt to these countries? Because of a concept called treasuries. Let me explain this to you. The US government finances the operations of its different federal agencies by issuing treasury securities or treasuries. These are basically debt obligations that are divided into three categories: treasury bills, treasury bonds, and treasury notes. And all of them can be directly purchased from the US government or through a bank or broker. And who can buy these treasuries? Anybody, from investors to banks to foreign governments. They can all cash in on these bonds when they reach maturity. And why have they bought this debt? Well, one of the main reasons why foreign investors buy US Treasury securities is that they are one of the most secure assets in the world. Holding them can be advantageous because it is a widely accepted currency in international trade and transactions. They also offer a higher rate of return as compared to other government bonds available worldwide. But that said, investing in US Treasuries is also a deliberate strategy for some countries. China has been using these bonds to keep the yuan weaker than the US dollar so that it can benefit from low import prices. In fact, some analysts and investors fear that China could dump these treasuries in retaliation and that this weaponization of its holdings would send interest rates higher, potentially hurting America's economic interests. All said and done, the biggest question here is, why is America's national debt so high?